Lesson 148. Find peace through the storm. It is never the end when the storm comes to your life. When you feel like there is nothing that works for you or don't see the light at the end of the tunnel. Even in the darkest of nights, God will never leave you, or will He forsake you. No matter how far you have fallen or how much you are lost, there is hope, and this hope is given to you freely by those who believe. You will find peace. Even though we are here on earth trying to achieve the best for ourselves in life, there is a spiritual battle going on that we do not see. There is always that feeling of letting yourself fulfill your fleshly desire rather than fulfilling what God needs. That nature is sin, and the way we conquer it is not only through our good works, because we are not saved by the acts of our deeds, but it is through faith. We are constantly a clay in the making, and God is constantly shaping us to be His own design and the person you are meant to be. We are constantly creating ourselves to become an instrument for God's glory. Realize that the devil knows this, and he is not happy that you are chosen by God Himself. He constantly works to bring you down with Him in the end. The reality is that once you are saved by God, you become a new creation. The old has gone away, behold, the new has come. This new life means that you have crossed over from the penalty of sin towards the gift of life everlasting. You will not see the difference instantly. There won't be a sign on your forehead, nor will you have extraordinary powers, because what happens when you believe in God is that you allow God Himself to take control over your life. It is no longer you who live, but Christ that lives in you. Most of the time we try to take this control back and lead the life we want, but that will only lead to regret. Our power is found in surrender. It is through our weaknesses where God's strength is revealed. Without Him, we can do nothing. Time and time again, we may face circumstances that we cannot control, and that is fine. Because what you face is nothing new. You must pass through it so that you can come out better and stronger. It is how our hearts are refined and how we work out our salvation. David was a mighty man of God, killing the giants and defeating all his enemies. But it was the pound of flesh that was his weakness. But did God leave him when he took someone else's wife and killed Uriah? Absolutely not. He was punished, but he submitted his weakness upon God, and God considered him as a man after His own heart. He never left him because He understood when he needed to humble. Wherever you find your soul in torment because of the burden you have, take a moment and revise the verses in Psalm 51, specifically verse 10 to 13. It says, "Create in me a clean heart, O God, and renew a right spirit within me. Cast me not away from your presence. Take not your Holy Spirit from me. Restore to me the joy of your salvation, and sustain me with a willing spirit. Then I will teach transgressors your ways, and sinners will return to you." Fear is always the enemy and an illusion which keeps us worrying about our past and forgetting about the moment we have. Every day is new, and so is God's mercies. If He says forgive one another not only 7 times, but 7 times 7, that means every time, every day forgive, and not go to bed holding any grudge. If He guides us to forgive, how much is His abundance mercy on us? As long we are here on earth, we cannot escape troubles. They will always come on our way. But Jesus says, "Take heart, I have overcome the world." We overcome it not because of how smart or brave we are, it's because we are not alone. There is a one who is greater than anything in this world. He knows you by name and understands what you really need. If you are willing to commit to Him, He will open the way for you where it seems to be no way. Be mindful on the way you go, and always make it your intention to follow God and build your relationship with Him. Never give space for the things which are not beneficial to you, which you know will only bring you down and not build you up. The more you gain from God, the closer God will come to you. The less you have of God, the further God will walk away from you. Remember, God cannot be mocked. A man reaps what he sows.